मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में कि अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानपुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in this special webinar. We would like to welcome each one of you and thank you so much because you have taken time out to at 5 o'clock in the evening, wherein this webinar is live. This is Independent Franchise Consultant webinar, which is an opportunity to join hands as partner with world's largest franchise solution company. So Franchise India is inviting like-minded people, like-minded and passionate people who want to start consulting as practice. Franchise India is very glad to announce an opportunity to become Franchise India partner in some cities, but Franchise India have largely already covered whole India. We are in 97 cities already with more than 150 business partners who are working with Franchise India brand, who are licensed franchise consultants with us. Now we are looking forward for more partners in some of the cities, which is open an opportunity, which we will understand. And this is an opportunity, this is an invite to become Franchise India partner through this webinar. So Franchise India, as I said, we are world's largest franchise solution company. What we do, we help one-side investors to guide them and structure a deal for them, because there are a lot of people in the country today who are looking forward for starting a business. There are a lot of people who are professionals working in some companies and wanting to have some second income. So there are professionals working somewhere, they're corporates or some companies, but they are looking forward to start some business. They have some investment, they have some money, they want to invest in some company, but they have largely no idea how to start a business and which business is suitable for their market, suitable for their profile, and as per their investment also, how we can safeguard that. So Franchise India takes that opportunity to extend our support to all those investors, to help them, guide them, and structure a deal for them. That's why Franchise India is looking forward for partners locally and city-wise, wherein we will work till the last investor also. That's what Franchise India is committed for last 27 years. As I said, we are world's largest trusted advisory company. So we are specialist how to start your own business specialist. Today's opportunity to become Franchise India partner as independent franchise consultant. So independent franchise consultant is one who is a specialist who helps investors how to start your own business specialist. So please tune in with us, be there in this webinar, understand till evening, till the time this webinar is there, 1 hour. So we'll give you understanding about what Franchise India journey has been so far, because if you want to really start a business and you want to be partnered with Franchise India, then you should be also knowing what is the Franchise India journey so far, what we have done, or what is our journey in 27 years, who all are there in this business outside us, and if there is any other platform, uh, what is that platform? And second is, we will also understand what is the size of this industry, how franchising is look like in India. Now, suppose we are talking about franchising, so why companies go for franchising, why they want to invite investors or franchise and partners. Second, why investor would want to come into the business in franchise way. So there are other ways also. Maybe you can start your own brand, but why franchising? And how this industry has grown till now, and why Franchise India has started this brokerage business wherein we help investors, we help businesses, and we matchmake and we take brokerage. It's very, very simple business we are in. So we work largely in three formats. First format is investments. So we work with investors wherein we give them complete understanding about the business, we help them to guide them, and then we see what is the opportunity for their city and what is the market look like. So it takes a lot of time and a lot of efforts to understand what is the requirement of each investor, because each investor is unique. Every investor has their own requirements, and someone we have HNIs also, high networking investors who are looking forward for 2 CR, 3 CR also. So we need a qualified person, we need an experienced person to deal with them, because these are all serial entrepreneurs who are already running some businesses, and now they want to have another business in their portfolio. They want to diversify their structure. So that's how Franchise India is going to structure that. That's why an expert who is franchise consultant, who have understood the business model, who have understood the companies and brand owners and everything, and they know exactly what is the business all about and how we can get a deal for and get a best business opportunity for each investor. That's why it takes a lot of efforts, a lot of follow-ups, and a lot of energies also. So that's why it can be done by then any expert. So that's what first part is, investments, because we get investments in the companies. Second is scaling up the business. So what we do is we help companies to scale the business. So this can be a startup company having one store, one franchisee, or at a scratch level wherein they have a legacy brand, they have a business for last 70 years, 100 years, but now they want to expand because there's a generation to generation. Last generation, they want to be there what they have, but now the next generation, they want to expand. They want to enter new markets. They want to go through, expansion ray, and they want to raise money. So it's a fundraising, and they want to go and scale the business. So who is going to help? So Franchise India becomes the only platform for all those businesses to expand their businesses in other cities, in other markets as well. And third business which we are in is exit. We call it as a resale business. So would mean that if any of your client who have some business, existing business, and they don't want to continue with that business, they want to come out of that business. So Franchise India team would help to sell that business to any other investor, and we can get the evaluation done. We can see what is the business look like and what is the actually cost and price for that. And we do a proper evaluation. That's all in-house with Franchise India. And then we resell that business. So accordingly, if there is any client who have taken some franchise through us or through other ways also earlier, but now they don't want to continue with that business and they want to resell, and we also get a new investor in, and then we will also get that business transferred to other new investor. So that's a largely businesses what we do. And in this, we have network in 97 cities. So all the local, if you see anyone who sits in anywhere in, suppose Nasik, so we have a partner there who would work with this investor or the business owner in the Nasik area locally, because he has that credibility, he has that integrity, he is consistent, and he is actually having that experience, right? He is consistent with Franchise India, he is the Franchise India brand, and he was going to work with that investor or a client or a brand locally, which would create a lot of confidence and a lot of trust also in the system. Now, as I said, Franchise India would talk about also the journey, what we have. And second is, we'll talk about the industry, how big this industry is, and how franchising is happening. And now, what is the next 10 years look like? As we say, India is absolutely ready because the diversified markets, and for all international businesses who are looking forward to enter India, because India becomes the first option and first country for all of these companies to enter, to expand because of obvious reasons. So now, who would going to help? So Franchise India, we have three companies, if I can give you some understanding. So Franchise India is one company, second is FranCorp, and third is Fran Global. Now, Franchise India is working in India. So we have a business which is spread in 97 cities with the name of Franchise India. Everyone out there would know Franchise India. So Fran Global is another company which we own, and that is an international arm of the business. So if there is any business in India, they want to expand their businesses outside India, Franchise India, second company, which is Fran Global, would help them to expand in other countries. And if there is any company who is in UK based, UAE based, and Singapore based, they want to enter India. So Fran Global will become a one point solution for them, one platform wherein they can go through, and Fran Global would help them to enter India because there's a lot of work to be done in the business model, franchise model, financial model, and then it has to be as per the Indian market, because every country has their own law, and every law which we need to follow. In India, there's a different system which will work, and we help these businesses and we fine tune the complete structure and get them in India. And third is FranCorp. Now, FranCorp is actually USA Chicago based company, which is world's franchise development company. So this company is 47-year-old, world's largest franchise consulting company. They help companies to get them ready for franchise. Now, if we talk about FranCorp, they have consulted the company like Hershey's, companies like KFC, companies like McDonald's to get ready for Indian market, and they have built their business models and financial model as well. Now, in India, it's been last 19 years, Franchise India have taken the license of FranCorp, and we run FranCorp in India with the name of FranCorp, and this is the world's largest consult. So what we do, we get all the businesses ready for franchise. So we understand their requirement. Based on that, we develop a complete strategy model for them. Then we design financials for them, and then we take SOPs, systems in place. That's what we get them ready to take it up to the franchise on a pan-India or regionally or locally expansions through Franchise India platform. We would also like to announce we have Franchise India is also organizing world's largest franchise and retail show in Delhi, which is our annual show, which is happening on 18th and 19th of May in Yashobhoomi, which is International Convention Center in Dwarka, which is near to airport. So this is going to be happen for 2 days, wherein we are also launching 100 companies, which are international companies, first time in India. So that becomes the launch pad for them. We are also inviting around 600 business companies, business owners to showcase their business opportunity in this show. This is 18th and 19th, and we are also talking about around 40,000 plus business buyers, investors who are coming to attend that show. So this is a very, very large show, and this is a phenomenal opportunity for all the businesses who are at startup level, especially to highlight. And this will get them not only the leads and the franchisees and investors, this would also help them to become the brand and get the publicity and help them to further grow in franchising. So Franchise India have got large structure, around 1,200 people in the system who are working with brands and get exclusive rights from the brands. And we are proud to say that we have Reliance, we have Tata, we have Bata, and we also have Adani kind of brands with us. And all the legacy-based brands, including 200 portfolio of international brands also, which we are driving and showcasing in this business show, which is happening once in a year. And this year, it is happening on 18th and 19th. You all are welcome. Please visit us or get in touch with your account holder who have invited to this webinar. We will send you the passes. We will also help you to understand wherein we have complete network, Franchise India network. They are coming to attend this show and helping our businesses and brands to get franchises on board, because that's wherein our business is all about. So today in this webinar, we'll also run a presentation in the end where we'll give you understanding about the model, which IFC model, what is all about, what is the monetization model, what is the growth ladder look like if you join Franchise India, and then how you can grow to first level, to second level, to third level, and also what is the earning potential out of this. So we'll also make you understand that what is the payouts structure which we have and which will given a complete understanding on this. So in this webinar, we do not have an opportunity to discuss or to talk. So we would like to inform that there is a Q&A box which is there on the bottom. So please use Q&A box wherein you can send us your questions, your queries, and also we will also ask you few questions in between wherein we want to know who is there with us, what is your profile, which city you are coming from. You will be using only Q&A box, and please do not raise the hand. And there will be only one option, that is Q&A box, and you can share your thoughts in the Q&A box, and we will take all your questions and queries as well. So let me begin with, and I'll give some understanding today in this webinar who is there on this panel. My name is Sanjay. I am CEO Director of Franchise India Consultants Private Limited. This is our one of the group company, wherein we have all the franchise consultants who have joined us in agreement with us, and they are under FICPL in this company, registered with us. And plus, we also have our regional heads who are working with all our IFC partners, our business partners locally, and help them understand their requirement and then help them to grow further their businesses, their joint calls, their meetings, and everything. So today, if I can just give you some understanding, we have Shakti. Shakti Vail is coming from Chennai. We have office in Chennai and Tamil Nadu, who takes care of, plus Kerala markets. We also have Bimal, and Bimal has joined us from Kolkata. We have office in Kolkata. He takes care of east side of India, also takes care of Bangladesh and Nepal, because today's webinar is live in around 10 countries. So we have guests join us from different countries. So you can also use Q&A box and send us your information, that which country you have joined in, what is your name. And also we have Mukul. He has joined us from Pune. He takes care of Pune office and rest of Maharashtra. We also have Ravi. Ravi has joined us from Hyderabad. So he has his own branch. He has his own team over there, where we are also helping all our IFC partners there. We also have Sanket. He has joined us from Gujarat market, our office in Ahmedabad, and he takes care of all Gujarat market. So today we will give you a little more understanding on these one by one. So first, I'll give you some understanding about the journey of Franchise India. So we started in 1999 with franchiseindia.com as a website. This is our website wherein Franchise India has started this to get some kind of understanding from the businesses who are having franchise system ready, but they were not publicly offering franchisees, because we started with this company and then we had no database, we had no clue how to do that. But we thought of having a franchiseindia.com to start with, and we have invited all the businesses to register your brand with us for free. So we have given them free access to register your brand on our franchiseindia.com. That's what our journey started. That was 1999 when Franchise India started its journey. We are also pleased to welcome and invite our group chairman, Mr. Gaurav Maria. He has just joined us also. So he will also give us some understanding and perspective further. But as I said, we have this webinar today. It's a special invitation for some like-minded and passionate people to become Franchise India partner, who have passion, for having some passion to start consulting as a practice. But this is not an opportunity for everyone. This is only for like-minded people who really want to help investors to get them into business, because this is the only platform in India which has been created by Franchise India, where we help investors to find out a right opportunity for them. And it takes a lot of time, a lot of efforts to build a deal for every investor, because every investor is unique, and their market is unique, and their investments and profile is also different from each other. So as I discussed, that this is the panel which we have today, which are helping our channel partners, our business partners who are there with us in the system. And we have now 97 cities network already, and we are also in 10 countries already entered, and our mission is G20 of franchising. So we are now looking forward to enter 20 countries further, and that's the vision. And we also have Franchise India journey. As I said, we started in 1999. But before I go for understanding, giving you more on Franchise India journey, I would like to invite Mr. Gaurav Maria to welcome you once again and to set the perspective, and then we will run the presentation to give you complete understanding. So please use Q&A box for all your questions and queries which is there in this. Please do not raise your hand because there is no option for that. So you use the Q&A box. We'll also ask some questions because we really want to see who is there with us today, what is your profile, which city you are coming from, because our opportunity is very limited. As we have already expanded in 97 cities, now we are looking forward to expand our business further because this opportunity in franchising is growing day by day. So that's why we are looking forward for more like-minded people to join us. And the network is already in 97 cities. So welcome, Mr. Maria. So thank you very much for joining us, sir. Over to you. If you can give us a little more perspective on Franchise India and industry, how it looks like. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. And welcome, friends, and welcome. And my apologies for joining a little late. I had some meeting overrun. So welcome to this very special webinar on Thursday evening, where we invite like-minded partners who would become independent franchise consultants and work with Franchise India, Fran Global, and FranCorp. Just to give you clarification, Franchise India operates 3 different brands, and they are very geographically centered. Fran Global is our global company, which runs and operates in 10 countries. It's the world's largest market entry company. We operate in Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, Mongolia, Bangladesh, Nepal, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, UK, France, and Brazil. And FranCorp is our company which is operating from Chicago, and it's a 1976 started company. I acquired the business about 17 years back. And then we also have a company which is based out of India, which is Franchise India, which is more known to a lot of people who live in India. But as we have friends who've joined from different parts, we have friends who joined from Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Middle East, and even Africa, where we are looking actively to invite partners. So I welcome all of you. While the team you see on this screen is largely India-based, but we have operations and team members all over the world. So friends, this has been a long journey for me. I've been in franchising for 27 years, but it's very satisfying journey, very, very satisfying journey, because not only my dream was to help build entrepreneurs, I was able to successfully build entrepreneurs in different markets in the world. But I'm very proud that me and my team were able to build a substantial organization, which is now the world's largest franchise solution company. And by becoming world largest is just not by revenue or size of the business. It is actually about the impact we have created in entrepreneurial ecosystem. When I say entrepreneurial ecosystem, it's actually 2 parts. One, helping startups and businesses scale themselves to go to the next level and go beyond their comfort zone. So we're very proud that we worked with about 20,000 companies where we help them going into a next level of our growth cycle. And these are companies, if I tell you some names, and you will say these are household names today, but when we started with them, they were just very, very small companies. Like if you see companies like a Lenskart, while Lenskart looks like the #1 eyewear company, but 10 years back when we started with them, they were just a early startup. And they were both founders were running this business, and we started with their retail program, which means that the first few stores, physical stores, were done by Franchise India, and that's how the journey, which is now the largest network in the world, started. But this is not just one example. There are thousands of companies which we have been working with, and these are not necessarily companies which were only coming from early startups. We also are very proud that some of the substantial groups, it can be Procter & Gamble, it can be Unilever, it can be Tata organization, which we do Tata Chroma, it can be the Jio, which is the largest telecom company. And if you look at other countries also, the biggest groups in Middle East, the biggest groups in Bangladesh, the largest group in in Sri Lanka and the biggest mall in Sri Lanka. These all companies have been helped by us to do that. So we really help these brands and businesses find scalability, and we also take them to multiple markets. We are also very proud that we have done over 600 plus market entries, and this is not also limited to India. This has gone to different parts. I will give you an example. There's a big ice cream chain out of US called Cold Stone. Before they entered India, they entered Bangladesh through us. So similarly, there was a big coffee chain called Gloria Jean's Coffees. Before they even entered India, I sold them to Bangladesh. So we really have worked with businesses across borders and understood and help them to enter different markets. And that's big focus for us. And that's done by Friend Global. And another thing which we are very, very proud is that we actually took a lot of companies who were never in franchising. Out of the 20,000 brands we worked with, I can easily say 70% of those brands never did a franchise. Because Franchise India or Friend Global or Frank Corp approached them, we were able to take them into franchise journey. And now they are active franchise businesses and run and operate the business. So this is one part of the ecosystem which we did. But honestly, I am proud of the other part of the ecosystem, which is where I started this business for all. Why I started this business? Because I really saw a problem in this part of the world, that if you wanted to buy a business, want to start a business, there was nobody to guide you. And actually, if you really ask me, we all talk about startups, we all talk about this, but ask yourself, is there an organization or any kind of institution which can help you start your own business? There are so many people out there who can grow your business, incubate your business, guide your business, help you in better sales, help you in technology, help you in marketing. These all business gurus out there, but none of them actually help you start your own business. But why? Why this is a big gap? Because if you want to buy a property, there are 1 million property brokers. If you want to buy a stock of any company or a mutual fund, then also you have 1 million people out there who are selling you. But if you want to buy a business, just a simple business, you have $30,000 or 30 lakh rupees or whatever money you have, and you want to start a business, where would you go? You actually have no choice. So normally what we do is go to your friend, go to your family, or follow somebody just by your hunch that they were doing good work, but you don't have anyone who can professionally guide you to choose a business. Your chart accountant is good with numbers, but doesn't have opportunity. Even you go to chart accountant and say, look, I want your help. I want to start a business. Now he can say, oh, I can do a business plan for you. I can draw a financial plan for you, but I don't know which business you want to do. And I don't know what business is available because they have never done the business. If you go to a law firm, they would say, oh, I can draw a legal contract for you, but I cannot advise you what business you want. So where are you going to go? So we are the only institution in the world today which helps you not only just select the right opportunity, to evaluate the right opportunity, and also commercially and legally designed right contracts to help you out. Now, how it simplifies life for an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur can walk into Franchise India, Friend Global, and Frank Corp offices, select an opportunity, evaluate that opportunity, and investigate that opportunity. Evaluate and investigate are two different things. Evaluate you do on yourself that you want to do this business opportunity, is it right for you, and so on and so forth. Investigation is also equally important because it's your money. Is the opportunity verified? Is the opportunity right? How their past franchises are running? Who's the founder? What is their financial strength? How they're going to support you? A lot of investigation has to be done. So you evaluate the right opportunity, you investigate the right opportunity, and then negotiate the right opportunity. Now, carefully understand, when you evaluate, investigate, and negotiate right opportunity, what happens with you? You reduce your risk. You reduce your risk. That's why people prefer coming to professionals who are able to guide you through in this whole process, because they are able to help you reduce your risk. So friends, this actually gets people to one, understand it's like going to a business mall. Going to Franchise India is like going to business mall. You have so much choices with you. You can go and select the choice, get excited about the choice, and then you're not sure, am I buying it the right price? I'm buying the right product. It comes with the right guarantee. All the things you need before you make the purchase decision, right? And business is even complex. Even complex because businesses are done once in a lifetime, and you put everything you have in that business. Your financial commitment, your social commitment, your personal commitment, your emotional commitment, all that goes into that business. And unfortunately, if the business fails, all four things are impacted. Socially, you're impacted. Emotionally, you're impacted. Financially, you're impacted. And everything else around you, even your family life, everything gets impacted. So friends, becomes a phenomenal problem solving. The problem solving is, how do we address people to make a very informed decision to start your own business? And today's webinar is actually invitation to bring people who would become consultant and advise people and help them start a new business. Rather, I call that each independent franchise consultant is start your own business specialist. They advise people in terms of what business they should do, what business they should select, what opportunity is right for them, and how they can make that business right for themselves. So, friend, this is an opportunity. This is a so much valuable opportunity. But as Sanjay said, it's not for everyone. Not everyone can qualify to become a consultant. Let's be honest. I practice this 365 days. A lot of people say you work so hard, you travel 20 days, you do this, you do that. But truth is, I'm not pushed by anybody. I love doing it and I do it. And it's also rewarding. It's also rewarding because I think I have a good life and I have very, very satisfying life. I do a work which gives me a lot of satisfaction. I help people, entrepreneurs, in terms of their life journey. So this is very, very satisfying. And it's also financially rewarding for me. So I practice myself as an independent franchise consultant and I teach what I do. So I teach people how they can also build a successful career and become an independent franchise consultant. A little bit on franchising, because it's very important for you to know why franchising can become your next big industry which you participate. It's a $4.7 trillion industry. Modi ji is saying that India would become a 5 trillion by next 3 years. 5 trillion. Franchising would become 5 trillion in next 6 months. Right? So this dream is very, very close. It's a $5 trillion industry. India would take 3 years to become a $5 trillion. But franchising would 100% become in 6 months, $5 trillion. So you are joining an industry which time has already come. It's a phenomenal opportunity. It's a phenomenal opportunity which can help you grow in your career and build a very, very successful career. Now, who can qualify to become a good consultant? One, somebody who's open for learning. I now, before I got delayed, I was sitting with I have a big call center. I called also call center team. And I was sitting with these young people. And normally I don't get chance to meet young people and normally these people. But they were important. Why? Because they are the one who received the first call, right? And I was telling them, don't read the script. You are equally as good as my top consultants. You know who are you talking to, what you can offer, right? So you need to be open for learning. You need to be somebody who's hungry for learning. When you go anywhere, you really want to ask, what is this business model? How it really works? You want to go in depth of that. And some of my IFC partners are brilliant. They're top class. They have so much of information they gather and they practice, right? So that's one area which I need to do. Second, you need to have time, because there are three things which are three different ROI, I call it. One ROI is return on investment. And second ROI is return on intelligence. And third ROI is return on involvement. So I'm not a return on investment business. I'm on return on involvement and intelligence. So more you involved, you make more, and more you are intelligent, more you record. So if you have these two things, your intelligence and your involvement, you can never go down in this business, because this is only business which appreciates. Rest everything depreciates. You open up a retail shop, it depreciates. You open up a fashion store, it depreciates. You open up a hotel, it depreciates. But if you're a consulting firm, it appreciates. More knowledge. If you're a law firm, appreciates. If you're a chartered accountant, appreciate. Because more knowledge you will get, more experience you have, more clients you have serviced, you are going to make more value. So friends, if you feel that you have the same value system which I am talking about, then this is an opportunity for you. And this is an opportunity, and this is not just alone. You need a lot of hand-holding, a lot of support, a lot of structure. So you need somebody to work with you, to guide you through the early days of business. So what I call our support structure a MOST, M-O-S-T. And M stands for mentoring. We mentor you hard that you understand franchising, you understand business model, you understand products, you understand how to approach the market. You are guided at every smallest piece of the entire thing. Today, I can with challenge say every single IFC has a direct access to me. They talk to me. They talk to me for any time of the day. It can be 7 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock in the night. And I can tell you, I have never taken more than a couple of hours to come on a call with them if they want me to do. Not beyond that. Forget about the day. If they want to get me on a call, I'll be there on call in a couple of hours. So that's the kind of capability we bring in for businesses, our partners. O stands for opportunity. We provide you all the opportunities. The day you start, the first day of your business, you represent 500 plus opportunity, and that also exclusive. And this is not only limited to India. We have opportunities from globally. And if you are all available, please to come down to our show on 18th and 19th in Delhi at Yashobhumi. This show would display about 700 opportunities and 100 overseas companies coming from 25 different countries. And every show booth you will go, you'll find one of my IFC partners. They would be there. Everybody would be there, and they would be guiding people. So that's an opportunity of so our opportunities. And then we have sport. You'll need a lot of sport. You need to draw a proposal. You need to follow up on payments. You need to do all that pieces. We have created a nucleus structure so your time is not wasted. So everything at the back end is all handled by us. Any kind of sport, from lead generation to your proposal drafting to collection of monies to client engagement, every single thing. Even you want to do your own videos, you want to do your creatives, which we want to run on social media, or anything you want to do which helps your consulting practice, all is taken care by us. We have absolutely proactive, not reactive support structure. There are two types of support structure. One is reactive. You ask, I give. Second is proactive, which means I will push every single day. This is what you need to do, right? And then stands training. Training is very, very critical, and I'm personally invested on that. I feel that the only difference I can bring in is teach people what I've done successfully for 27 years. So I do that. I do 3 days training, which is residential training, and we invite you there, and you part of us, and then you start your journey. Financially, it's a very, very rewarding, friends. I have never been worried about the financial reward of this industry. This is a phenomenally rewarding industry. It is a very, very strong, even if you want to do for cash flows, you want to make 3, 4, 5 lakh rupees a month. This is one of the consulting practice which 100% can deliver. But what I need commitment is that you would be committed by time in this opportunity. And I don't approve any profile unless and until I have commitment of time. So friends, this is an opportunity. I will pass it on to Sanjay to run a small presentation, show you how you make money, what are the slab structures you have, and so on and so forth. But before I pass it on to Sanjay, I will have one question for all of you. Just introduce yourself so we know who's coming and where they're joining from. So introduce yourself by these 4 choices. The first choice is, if you're a professional, write B. If you're a business owner, write B. Just B, so I know you're a business owner. If you are a management consultant, which means that you are a management consultant, business coach, learning and development, any kind of a consulting experience you have, write MC, management consultant. And if you are in a career change, which means that now you're looking for a new career, write C. 4 choices: P for professional, B for business owner, MC for management consultant, and C for a career change. Provide me this information on the Q&A box. Let me see who is joined at what capacity. And everybody should write. So Vardhaman Doshi ji is a professional, and he is joined in. And then he's also a business owner. He changed. And then we have Santosh ji, who's a management consultant. Santosh, good to meet you. And also introduce which city you're coming from. Imran is B. Imran, where are you from? Also, let us know. And then we have somebody who doesn't have we don't get the name because it must be locked. And then we have Kevin, who's from Surat. Kevin, we should talk because you are a management consultant. You understand what I'm talking about. Then we have Imran from Gwalior. Welcome, Imran. Santosh from Kathmandu. We just finished a show in Kathmandu, a very, very successful show. Adan Khan is he's a professional. Praveen is a professional. There's somebody called JS, who's a C. Then we have Sachin Jadhav, who's a business owner. Shailendra is MC. Shailendra again. I like all the profiles, but I'm very keen on the management consultants because they know consulting. They're passionate about. They're givers, right? Consultants are by nature givers. They want to, and they always be like that. Even in their school, they will be also guiding their friends and the things around them. So this is very close DNA of a consultant. And sometimes you look like doing something, but you always would be helping people around you, your colleagues, your friends, and you always would have that kind of a, I would say, a little giving acumen. Then we have Alam from Dhaka. Welcome, Alam. We have Bimal Agarwal, who looks after Dhaka business. Mr. Jain, Nagpur. Nagpur, I'm very, very keen. We have one partner already in Nagpur, but Nagpur is a big market. Now, center of attraction for everything is Nagpur. And Nagpur is also building a lot of infra. We're doing one full amusement park there with a lot of brands and things like that. Subrata is C, and then we have Bhupesh, who's professional and looking for a now change. And then we have somebody, Nelson, from Rajkot. Again, a big market. I have focused in Rajkot. We have actively a lot of brands working in that. And then we have somebody from Gurgaon. And others also keep writing. We'll keep looking at it. There is a Keel merchant in Mumbai, big market. We are also at a big office in Andheri East, just next to highway. We have state-of-art office in Andheri East. And almost everywhere we have offices. And as an independent franchise consultant, you can use our offices also. So friend, how are we going to proceed? I have a lady who's not on the screen, but Avneet. So she will reach out to all of you between tomorrow morning to tomorrow evening. And then subsequently, whoever would be interested or we feel that is qualified, then our leaders, you saw them, they, along with Avneet, would get in call with Sanjay Bhatt. And eventually, Sanjay, if he feels that you are right and you have that same kind of commitment, structure, and so on and so forth, will set my calls on Saturday and Sunday with me. And I want to really, bring in anybody who wants to join in. This is a perfect time. Then you can be part of this big show coming in, which is 18th and 19th. This would be, I would not say a good start. It would be the best start you can have, because in this month itself, you will be a rock star, because the kind of thing which happens, the kind of leads you get and the kind of exposure you get, it helps you to overcome anything. It cannot be better start than that. So if you are keen, let's put our business, then it gives you an opportunity to be part of this mega show. So friends, thank you very much. Thanks for your time. And I really appreciate you taking time out, and my apologies for joining late. And I now will pass it on to Sanjay to take the discussion ahead, and then Sanjay would take the presentation, and look forward for talking to you and working with some of you in times to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your insights, and we will take it up further. So, friends, thank you so much for being there. We'll not take much time. We will take another 15 minutes to give you some understanding about the business and what we're offering and how you can become Franchise India partner. So there are a lot of questions which I can see I have replied. Please stay back and feel free to use Q&A box, but please be there till the end. We'll give you more understanding about now as an IFC partner, how you can become partner and what you are going to get and how business models look like. So first slide, I'll take few slides only. First slide saying what is franchising. We discussed it is $4.8 trillion industry, and that's franchising, because today you will see every category, every sector now coming into franchising. So you have seen EV segment now, EV vehicles out there, they're coming into franchising. In this show on 18th and 19th, we are presenting some EV companies also there. They have got their booths wherein they can have their vehicles also there. They will showcase a business opportunity. And along with this EV sector, there is a charging station also which is required. So there are a lot of companies they have started this charging station, and they also want to go every city, because this EV showrooms will open every city. So would mean there's a lot of opportunities for these charging station companies also to open side by side because their business is already there, wherein all the EV sector companies are there. So you will see pet care companies now, it is also evolving. This is a very, very new and rich industry, which is becoming a very good category also because there are a lot of pet lovers out there and they need some pet clinics. So these pet clinics are also now franchise, and there are some couple of good names which are famous now. They have taken it into the different cities. And for other companies also who have the same kind of a business, they're also coming into business and they also want to enter into new markets. Then you will see also home-based services, hostels, hotel chains, and what you consume actually, what you consume every day since morning till evening, everything is coming from a franchise company. So you use milk to bakery products, everything franchise. Kids using today's, there are gyms also. There's a lot of yoga centers which are for kids being opened now, and there are exclusive yoga centers and some kind of this brain development companies and after school also opportunities which are into the market, and they're also franchised. Daycares, schools, preschools, play schools, all are there into franchise, and then go to K-12 higher secondary. These schools are also franchise stores. And then you go to other category, which is a clothing company for kids. There's a separate companies, all franchise for women, for men, for accessories to fashion to anything you talk about today is coming from franchise. Electronic stores to furniture to electric appliances to anything, and to petrol. We are working with GOBP petrol pumps also, all franchise, exclusive contract with Franchise India. And you talk about these EV segment to other vehicles also are franchise. Now you have got two-wheeler, for example, you need service. So till 1 year, which is warranty, you go to showrooms. But after the warranty is over, what you do is you don't go to showroom. And then there are other players also in the market. This is after sales service, wherein companies who are having their service stations, which are not from the showroom side of it, not from the brands, they are also private service centers. They're all franchise. They provide you service, they provide you spare parts, they also provide you the sales also. And then there are some, two-wheeler companies who have, it's a second ownership companies, which are used, you can say used two-wheelers or pre-owned companies. We are having these centers also opening, and these are all also franchise. Very, very huge business. Maintenance companies, they are coming for maintenance for anything, all also franchise. So you will see franchising in every sector, every category, and it is growing all the days. That's how this is an humongous opportunity out there to get into this industry, because it's an ocean of opportunities. Anything and everything is coming from franchise category. And what we offer you when you are on board as a franchise partner and business partner with Franchise India, we give you tablet. T stands for technology. We'll have a CRM. We'll create a CRM for you. You will get all the lead structuring in the CRM, all database in your CRM. We will also create an email address, which is from Franchise India domain side of it. And you will be using this email ID in your all the communications and discussions and the mails which you are sending to all the investors or the brands and all your clients, so that you represent you are from Franchise India. B stands for brand. So we have exclusive 500 brand list will come to you first day, and you have full access. Any company which is into franchising is with Franchise India. On our website, franchiseindia.com is our official website. There are 16,000 businesses which are registered with Franchise India. So tomorrow, when you are talking to an investor, any requirement which is coming from the investor side, we are capable of getting that opportunity for every investor. So that's a brands which we have, and we have one side investors, which is a demand side of it, and other side we have businesses and opportunities with us, which is a supply side of it. So we have both. So demand is going up, we are increasing the supply side of it. Every day we are launching a new brand. 12 o'clock, you can go to our Facebook, our YouTube channel. Please check Franchise India brands page. You can like it. You will see every day the content is huge. Content is on our online. You can see every day the brands last 4 or 5 years, which has been launched by Franchise India. In franchising, you will see that content live. And every day 12 o'clock is live there. And every day we are launching a new brand. Also, we are having some digital format of events, which is Bharat Franchise Show, wherein we are launching 4 to 5 brands every day at 7 o'clock in the evening. That's also we do. So L stands for leads. So we will give you all the lead support. Minimum 50 guaranteed leads every month will come to you, and rest of the leads will also come to you as per your requirement. And when we assign you brands, so we will do the fresh campaign lead generation for all those brands which is in your portfolio, which will be we will be helping you to create your portfolio, brand portfolio, and we'll give you separate leads for each brand also. E stands for events. So Franchise India do events, around 20-25 events every month, every city. All these events are all free for all our partners. So you can come, you can even go to other cities also. It's not about only your city, it is restricted. You can go to all across cities, and you can also be part of that show. Everything in the show, right from the brands to investors to marketing to lead generation to venue, everything about the investments and cost will be done by Franchise India. So you have a full access to do the business, and all the team members of Franchise India would be also part of those events, wherein we will give you support to close the businesses also. T stands for training. So we have 3 days extensive training program in Delhi, which is every month happening. We have just finished 5th, 6th, and 7th of this month. We had batch, which is IFC partners from across cities, and they have taken training for 3 days. So every month, this would be 3 days training program in our corporate office, wherein you will have to come to Delhi, rest all your pickup, your drop, your food, your accommodation, to everything will be done by Franchise India. It's a 3 days extensive training by chairman himself. That's what is the key. So once you become our licensed business partner, you will get a certificate license in this training program, which would help you then further becoming the brand franchise. Then we have a complete training modules, and one of the training module is how you can become yourself a brand, so that you in your city you will deal with all these businesses, investors as Franchise India brand. So we will give you all the access, all the information, all the training for that. Now, if I talk about how and what is the proposed structure for an IFC, the how it's a growth structure, how you will join, and what after the joining, how you want to grow, because every partner of ours is unique. Somebody is putting more time, as we discussed, it's a return on involvement. So would mean you put more time, the more growth, and you can set your also benchmark what you want to earn out of it. So you want more money, you want to more quickly to grow, there's a formula for that. So only formula in our business is return on involvement and return on intelligence. Involvement would mean that when you are putting your time, and we are also putting our time. So you are active, we are proactive. So we'll help you, guide you further. And we have now partners who are full-time, but earlier they were few who were also in the jobs. But first 2-3 months, they have understood, they have built it, and the foundation was very done very smartly, and we have supported them. And then now they are full-time also in this. So what you do, when you join, you become our IFC at an entry level. So at entry level, what you are going to do, what you are going to get is my next slide. But there is an opportunity to grow further. So you will become IFC elite if you get 15 lakh rupees revenue or 15 deals. Now, this deal would mean that Franchise India is in between helping one investor and other side the business, and we matchmake. We help investor to buy a business, and we help businesses to sell their franchisees. So in this, we are making the matchmaking. So this matchmaking is if at all select each other, and the investor will pay some token amount or some kind of advance to that brand, and the LOI is signed. So we call it a deal. So if you do 15 deals, or you are reaching to 15 lakh rupees revenue, because there are some products which are only revenue products, which will give you more revenue, then you will also qualify to go for IFC elite membership. So at elite membership, what you are going to do and what you are going to get is my next slide. So then you can also grow up to pro level and master level accordingly. Then you have to hit 50 lakh or 30 deals, and or you want to hit 1 crore, which may take 1 year, 1.5 year, but still you have apologies and some issue. Sorry for this. So I'm back now. So I'll be giving a little more understanding on the next slide. Hope it is visible. If you can confirm my team. Anyone, if you can confirm.
You're audible, sir.
Yes.
You can go ahead, sir.
You can confirm if screen is visible.
Screen
No,
is
it's not visible.
not visible, sir.
So sorry, I think there's some problem in my network. I'm so sorry for this. Guys, if you can just confirm my screen only.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right,
sir.
thank you so much. And I'm really sorry for this. Apologies from my side. So I'll take it quickly now. The payout structure would be that we have at IFC Elite, you will get a 40% sharing at IFC, sorry, at IFC entry level, you will get a 40% sharing would mean you are 40%, I'm getting 60% sharing. So Franchise India will get 60% and you will get 40%. That's the base level at the entry level. So IFC Elite membership would take 50% and we became 50%. So we are 50-50 partnership. And at pro level, you will get 60, we'll get 40, and master, you will get 70, we get 30. But what is this percentage on, and what is this IA, ISBS? I'll give you a little more understanding on this. So IA would mean investor acquisition. So we are working with two communities, one side investors, one side brands. Wherever you see an I would mean investor, B would mean brand. So when we work with investors, we don't work free because as a consultant, our product is time. When we are giving time to anyone, we charge them, we charge a fee. And when we do investors, and we take investors also on board. So that would mean that investor who is coming on board will have to get, have to pay with us a fee, which is 25,000 rupees, which is from the investor side. That's a registration fee. Then we start servicing. Otherwise, as a consultant, if we are giving time to anyone, they will kill my time, because to safeguard, and because we are consultants, we are having our time which we are giving to someone. We know who we are working with. Is he really serious? Is he really going to buy a business from me? Otherwise, if I start servicing an investor without locking in, without a registration, he may kill me my 3 days, 4 days, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. But later on, we may not get anything out of it. So we work only with those investors who are serious, who are really looking forward to buy a business, and they want to hire us as a professional, as an expert. So we work only with them. So that's why we have a registration fee, because there is a different investments also. So if there is a base level up to 20 lakh rupees, someone is looking forward. So Franchise India will have to do 25,000 rupees as a registration fee. So you get 40% of that. So it's not about 125,000 and then you calculate 40%. It's a very, very small amount. No, it is not that way. It is just like when you start working with investors, suppose you are working with 10 investors a month, you get investors on board and you have to take 25,000 rupees from each. So all these 10, it's an example. You can do more also, you can do less also, depending on how involved you are, but you have a full support system from our side. So this 25,000 for 10 investors would become 2.5 lakh. That is wherein you get 40%, which is 1 lakh. And then we will service the investor. All these services, then we start finding a franchise and relevant opportunity for every investor. So we have to get a service fees from the same investor also, which is 50,000 minimum they have to pay us. So this all 10 would pay you 50,000 each, which becomes 5 lakh. And your share is again 40%, which is 2 lakh. And the third is BS, which is brand service fees. So whichever brand we have sold to this investor, that brand will also pay us a brokerage fee. We call it as a brand service fees. And that can be 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 10 lakh, 15 lakh. It goes up to 50 lakh also, because there are different brands. with different success fees they have to pay us depending on the investments and depending on the opportunity and the format which we are selling. There are some unit franchises also which has got 1, 2, 3, 4 lakh also, but there are some master outlets which we are opening, master franchises which we open, or area developers. So this is a bigger investment, and then we have a bigger success fees also. But it can be not as less than 1 lakh rupees, because 1 lakh rupees is for small opportunities which are 5, 6, 10 lakh rupees. Under 10 lakh, we charge the minimum 1 lakh as a brand service fees. Otherwise, we have 2 lakh to 3 lakh, 5 lakh, 6 lakh, which is an average. We can talk about, let's take about 2 lakh. So all these 10 investors who have got franchisee for you, those business owners, brands have to pay us a success fees, which is, let's talk about 2 lakh. So all 10 will pay 2 lakh. You will get 20 lakh rupees as success fees. Your share is again 40% of 20 lakh, which is 8 lakh. So by getting one investor or just 10 investors on board, sure shot deal will happen. Sure shot success fees will come from both sides, investor side also, brand side also. So in this case, if I'm talking about every month you do 10 investors on board, total your earning would be 1, 2, and 8. It becomes 11 lakh rupees in this area. So every month you repeat the same. So you have to do that same process, and you work with only investors who are registered with you, and then we are giving them our time. Then we are sure that this deal will happen. It may take few months also, but then it will be continuous process every month. Another product which is BD, brand onboarding. This would mean if you are referring giving us a reference, there is some business, they are looking forward to start franchising their business. They want to enter into new markets, they want to expand, and they want to come to us. There's a brand onboarding fee that is minimum 7.5 lakh rupees, because next 1 year, we are also doing all the lead generation and promotions for those brands. We also get them ready for franchise documents and SOPs and systems. So we get the complete ready. So in this case, it is only your reference, what you are passing on to us. We will come on the call. We will get a Zoom call or a physical meeting done along with you. And then all the structure we will make explain what is that, how we are going to help, and where is the expansion plans to be planned. That will be all done by our consultants. We will build all the structuring for all new businesses which are at scratch level. Businesses who are already into franchise, they want to hire us. We will help them to grow their business further. But there's a 20% which is going to my partner for getting us a reference. This 20% is of the onboarding fee, which is as low as 7.5 lakh. Then it goes to 15 lakh. We have 40 lakh and 75 lakh. There are only 4 formats which we have. And our partner will get 20% of upfront fees. Like suppose we are getting as low as first level, which is 7.5 lakh. If you get 2 deals or 2 references to us, and we will do the rest of the things. And if we get 7.5 from each, it is 15 lakh. So you will get 20%, would mean 3 lakh rupees will go straight away to you, and you have nothing to do, only to get connected with us. That's why, because here your role is only to give us some references. This will remain 20% in each case. It will not go change, because your work and it will remain same. But lead side, it will go up. And also, if you'll see CRM, we will have 1 CRM at the base level, and then it will go +1, +2, +3 as well. And that is wherein you get more leads. But leads is absolutely not a concern in our business, because we are getting around 1 lakh investors connected with Franchise India every month. So we have a free flow of leads. Any partner who want to have 200 leads a month, 300 leads a month, or you want to drive specific brand, we are also market entry for all the international brands. You want to drive any brand, and all those brands, all the promotions, all the lead structuring, lead generation, training, everything will be done by us. So you have to be only involved into this, that leads has been given. You have to give us a feedback, and immediately you want more leads, we'll give you more leads. That's how Franchise India do this. Sorry. So this is how the payout structure would be, and it is highly rewarding, because this is not only the earning for our partners, this is one earning. Second earning is that we have a cash incentives also from the brand side, which we are onboarded, and you are also doing onboarding businesses, onboarding brands. We are also working and discussing with these brands that they should have some cash incentives also for our partners, and that is absolutely there for most of our brands. So somewhere around, if you talk about today, we have around 100 brands they have offered cash incentive for our brands and for our IFC partners. And this can be kinds, it can be in cash also, and it can be anything they are offering. So more oftenly, we are having some cars also given by some brand for our IFC partner. They choose the partner, IFC partner that he should be working for my brand. And you can do regionally, you can do that. You can go to other cities also to do that. And you can also have pan-India access also to drive single brand as well. Because every brand which is with us have got their expansion plans. Suppose there are 100 outlets to open, 100 franchises to open. You want to decide that I want to work on this brand. We will give you leads across, and you want to drive one single brand also, which will give you humongous opportunity and great earning potential also. Third, we also run contests for our partners, which is quarterly. So every quarter, we will give you an international contest, wherein we have a very, very reasonable criteria also for that, because at the end of the day, it is your revenue. You get payout also, and you will also qualify for our international events, these contests. Like last time, we were in Port Blair, Andaman Nicobar. Before that, we were in Vietnam. Before that, we were in Dubai, Malaysia, Thailand. Every country we go, and now currently April, May, June, we have Almaty, Kazakhstan. And these are all the countries wherein nobody want to go. Otherwise, these are beautiful countries to explore. And this is what the beauty of this business is, that we take you to 4 international destinations every year. So it's a quarter, 3 months, very, very easy to qualify. And we are also helping and supporting to make you qualify for each contest. These are 3 businesses altogether, revenue products, which is there for our partners. But as we said, it's not for everyone. How it is going to take, there's a license that you have to take, and after joining us, there's a license fee of 5.5 lakh rupees plus GST to become franchise India partner. Because you take franchisee of any brand, you have to invest around 10 lakh, 15 lakh, 20 lakh, 1 CR. But there's a lot of work to be done in that case. In our business, there is nothing which you have to do, no office to take. Our office is available for you. Our team is helping, supporting you. Only one investment, which is very, very low cost opportunity, which is a 5.5 lakh rupees plus GST. And there's a 3-year of agreement between Franchise India and you. And all these 3 years, you don't have to invest not even a single penny in terms of getting the lead generation, getting the promotions, and getting the brands, opportunities, or these events. Everything would be done by Franchise India, and you will do all business to you, and we are also helping and supporting you. So great. It was nice having you all there today's webinar. So we have little extended today time, but we will more connect with you, give you understanding about each product of this business also. Anyone who qualifies will go for the next level when we have a selection, 10-minute introduction with our chairman. Then you are on board. Then we invite you to our corporate office to have training, and you will get all the understanding about this business, product-wise, company background, everything for you. And all these 3 days, we will support you. Only you have to come to Delhi, as I said. Rest all do by us. Till then, thank you so much for joining in, and a big thank you note from all of us from Franchise India. We really appreciate your patience and your time till last minute, and we will come to you and give you more understanding, and you ask some questions. We will also ask questions. If we really feel like that we are having some understanding, you want to become partner, we want like your profile and the city also wherein you are coming from. If it is open, we will open the dialogue, and we will open the discussion with our chairman, sir, and then we will do the signing procedures. Till then, thank you so much once again, and be safe, and look forward to have one